Okay, guys, I feel like I have a really specific message here. I am getting that somebody made a huge mistake. I feel like it's this divine masculine who may be under judgment. Like, I feel like the biggest mistake they made was coming after you while they were married. Okay, because I'm getting someone here who they're hung up on you. That's the best way I can put it. They're facing a lot of smoke for coming your way, for bringing deception to you, for bringing dishonesty to you. And maybe not for everybody, but I do see some of you, like this could have been someone that you worked with, because I feel like I see someone being forced out of their job. Like whoever you are, Divine Feminine, I see a woman walking out of like an office. So I don't know if there was like a lot of gossip, or you felt really uncomfortable, or you started to become very uncomfortable in your workplace because you felt like you were being watched. I'm also picking up on like, this is your boss or your supervisor and they have eyes at the office, or not your boss. Like, I feel like he was married to somebody who had eyes at the office, and that's why you always felt like you were never receiving fair treatment. You might have felt like coworkers ganging up on you. Many of you might have felt like certain things were happening, like your hours were being cut, or there was always some kind of conflict that you were being dragged into. Your work wasn't being recognized. I feel the energy of sabotage because somebody had eyes for you. This divine masculine had eyes for you the moment you walked in there. You came in there focused as hell to do your assignment, to do your job, to do your work. And I feel like the moment you guys laid eyes upon one another, it was like this double-edged sword. It not only took away your shot at success or career or whatever it is you were meant to do here, but it also tarnished your name in some way, or somebody tried to come in and like tarnish your name or start rumors, and it wasn't true because he was the one who was so adamant about you two connecting romantically. Okay, I am seeing that he wouldn't take no for an answer. This is someone who consistently tried to court or pursue you. His feelings for you are very genuine, and that's where I feel a lot of the betrayal and miscommunication happened here, okay? Because even right down to your masculine, he may have denied it when shit hit the fan. He might have some weight in this company, which is why he had to leave you hanging. But the icing on the cake for some of you is not only is this man in love with you and now he's having to tell his wife the truth, but because you were forced out of this job, and this wife, whoever this is, she's not so innocent in this, because I do feel like she did have a role to play in you losing your job or making you feel ostracized or talked about or gossiped about. And she's going to pay for this, because I do see some of you experiencing a lot of anxiety in the mornings before having to go to work. And someone did this all over a man having feelings for you, and you were completely oblivious, okay? And I'm also seeing too that someone's going to pay for harassing you, energetically and spiritually harassing you, to make you feel uncomfortable at the place where you had to earn your money, okay? And I'm hearing that they're going to have to pay for it like energetically, okay? Because I'm seeing a lot of conflict, a lot of arguments, and the fact that somebody is like grinding their teeth over the fact that your divine masculine is calling it quits. It could be on this job, on this company, on whoever this partner is of his. Everything fell through anyway, is what I'm getting. I'm going to see what feelings came up romantically that he just simply cannot deny and he cannot get away from. Let's just take this bunch here. What came at the top? Okay, there's 2 cards. Okay, so we have children and we have let your friends help you. Okay, ask for and accept support from others. That's what I'm saying. Somebody is about to face a lot of energetic blowback for tampering with, if you guys are raising kids on your own, Divine Feminine, even if you're co-parenting, let's just say like you got to do your shit, baby girl. Like you have to do your thing at work. You have to take care of your kids. You got to take care of your home. Some of you have pets. Some of you have like strict routines, and there you are trying to mind your business, get up in your workplace. Your divine masculine can't control himself, bored as hell at home, decides to come your way, come after you romantically, okay? This is after your attractiveness, the way that you look, And I feel like there were people involved when it says let your friends help you. I do feel like you brought a lot of attention to you without trying. Okay, you do your job very well, but you also look very good, and you also have to battle. You know what you are? You work in the corporate world and you look really good, Divine Feminine, and you don't give a shit. Okay, you're not willing to dumb yourself down to work amongst men. Okay, you will do up your pantyhose, you will do up your pencil skirt, and he will damn well keep his eyes to himself. So the energy here that I am getting romantically is that someone genuinely loves you. I do feel like you have children. You could be a mature woman. I'm also hearing to tell you this was never your fault. Your love life is being affected by children. I do feel like your job loss or being forced out of this job affected your children in some way, and your divine masculines may know this, or I'm getting that this did not sit well with someone. You lost your job, Divine Feminine. That is what I keep picking up on. You lost your job. This was true love. That's what bothered someone so much. I'm hearing your Divine Masculine say, don't do this. Why would you do that? How could you do that? She has children, or she has kids. Okay, I feel like let your friends help you. When it came to this romantic relationship between whoever you two are, people interfered. I feel like this wife, or whoever your divine masculine was married to, they weren't even in that job, office, or workplace, but they knew everything about you. They knew all of your movements, how he was feeling about you. A lot of people knew that this was true love that he was feeling. And also, too, I'm getting like promotions with let your friends help you. The reason your connection got noticed was because there was no way that a woman as attractive as you could naturally do what you do with skill and talent. Meanwhile, that was the truth. But because you were working hand in hand with your divine masculine, somebody tried to taint that connection, okay? Because I really do feel like many of you were booted out unfairly because the boss had eyes for you, okay? And it wasn't only him that had eyes for you. I feel like many other people had eyes on you because of this. Like, whoever you are, Divine Feminine, I can see you dealing with a lot of, and this has been all your life, okay? You've been dealing with a lot of criticism, jealousy, envy, but you continue to fight and you continue to push ahead. This situation that you have currently found yourself in the middle of, I'm seeing that it's because of this spiritual connection, okay? It is turning your life, I feel, upside down for a reason. You're about to have eyes on you. You're about to leave this job behind, and you're about to go off and either start your own business, your own venture. Everybody who was making a mockery of you or whispering about you and the way that you had to lose your job or get out of there, maybe you had to quit, maybe you had to run away, maybe it seemed like you ran out of there or you got scared and you dipped out. That's what people were gossiping about. Oh, you see how she had to quit, she had to go running, she has to now be in hiding. That's not the case. I feel like something traumatic happened to you at this workplace having to do with your divine masculine, and it's not that you're not returning back to work. I feel like many of you have made the decision that you will never work for corporate again. Okay, a lot of you are about to start your own business. Okay, we have whistleblower. Can't make this up for some of you. Some of you might be bringing shit down or burning shit down before you head out of there. Betrayal, report, expose, leak. Okay, this could have happened to you, Divine Feminine. Maybe people blew the whistle on your connection with your masculine as well. I just see a workplace with shit hitting the fan, and just whatever happened wasn't fair to you, and also your masculine didn't stand up for you or stick up for you. And now the universe is about to, I don't know, like rain down on these people. I'm seeing that whatever workplace this is, there's about to be a direct threat to just things falling apart there. Wherever you leave, Divine Feminine, like let's say you go to a place, if they mistreat you or you go to a business and they do wrong by you, that business tends to lose customers or fall apart. Like within like a year, it's just not what it is. Anybody, it doesn't even have to be a business. Anybody that tries to come after you and do you any type of injustice, they can almost always certainly expect that what they wanted for you will be happening to them, okay? This is the energy, guys. You can't make it up. Money, life, violence, privacy. Somebody invaded your privacy, okay? And violence as well. Like, I'm just seeing like turbulent times for you. Job loss and sudden job loss as well, not knowing what to do. You might have even gone through a moment, Divine Feminines, where you were under like severe anxiety. A lot of you might have been suffering with things like, depression, panic attacks. You lost a big opportunity here. And the reason I'm seeing a lot of you had to go and like hit rock bottom with the betrayal and the feelings you were feeling was to literally morph you into this monster that you're about to become. And you're about to start taking over like a particular community, you're about to dominate a particular niche, or whatever you were doing here in this business, you're about to turn it into your own, okay? A lot of these people who had your name in their mouth, office gossip, you and the boss sleeping together, you not being recognized for your true talents and strengths, the truth's about to come up, because whatever field of business this is, you're about to open up your own firm, business, like I don't even know what it is, but you're about to dominate it, and people are going to actually see that it was true. Like, you really did have some expertise and skill, and it was never about that. Your masculines as well are about to be found out, and I feel like through their own admitting that like they love you, they can't stop thinking about you ever since you left. All of a sudden, everything is falling apart around them. They can't trust business partners, cranky with the wife at home, miserable with her at home. Everybody who was gossiping as well, they're even losing their job, maybe quitting. Everything is just falling apart around this particular situation, and you're about to blossom. Let's get one more card for where the Divine Feminines are headed. Okay, so we have unfinished business. Look at that, as we got the deck in half. No pun intended about the unfinished business. Yeah, their business is about to be unfinished, right? Because you left. How can they succeed now? You came in there to do the damn thing that they hired you for, but no, right? You too sexy to be doing that job. You too sexy to be working in that office, right? These blasted women on them. That's how I feel like your Divine Masculines are feeling. But either way, it's surfaced back around, okay? Because I see somebody here. Go back to some of the old readings that I did where he's admitting to somebody. He's sitting down and telling somebody, like, I love her. What do you want me to do about it? I can't do anything about it. He's been miserable ever since you made your departure, and even more miserable ever seeing this new venture of yours take off. Okay, and now we don't talk for the wife. Oh gosh, she feels sick to her stomach even just Googling your name now. Okay, we have it's not over, back and forth baggage. Yeah, they're about to try to make some kind of comeback here, but it's going to be a difficult one for them to come back from, is what I'm getting. I don't know who this was for. That's your check-in. I love you guys. I'll catch you in the next one.